All right, welcome back, guys. In this video I want to be sharing with you um the right way to use a double bottom pattern. Okay, this is a common chart pattern that you probably might not know how to make use of. Okay, so this video will enlighten you on how to use this chart pattern to your advantage and make a good trading decision for yourself. Okay, this trade is running on a very good profit right now. You can see this is our target. This is our second target. Actually, we have already smashed the first target. You can see here where I announced on my people or to my people that we just hit the first target. We backed this already. We've made a lot of profits today already, and we always do, guys. We always do. All right, so in this video I'll show you guys how to use this very common and easy chart pattern to your advantage. Okay, now this chart pattern is very common. Like I said, it's very common. People who trade, if you look at the chart 247, you would definitely come across this chart pattern. Okay, it is known as the double bottom pattern. All right, it is known as the double bottom pattern. The double bottom pattern will help you take good buying trades if you know how to use it well. Okay, the double bottom pattern will help you take good entries if you are buying any financial markets. Okay, that is if you understand how to use it properly. So how do you do it? All right, how do you do it? The first thing you want to do is understand the market direction. Okay, you know where the market usually gets to before it reverses. Okay, that's another thing you should look out for. That's your support level. This chart pattern works very well on support areas. Okay, it works very well on support areas. You always have to look out for this pattern only on your support levels. Okay, if you see it on any area that is not your key support level, then you should ignore it. All right, you should ignore it if you see it on any area that is not your key support level. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is identify your key support level. You should do this on a higher time frame. So I like to do it on 4 hours time frame, guys. I like to do it on a 4 hours time frame. Now remember, you want to be able to merge this chart pattern with every other confirmation that you can think of to make a good trading decision for yourself. All right, so the chart pattern will help you decide where to enter. It will help you come up with a good entry. But first off, you need to have a clear area, a clear understanding of the support level. All right, so what is the support level, guys? So you should also have in mind that when trying to identify a support level, a key support level, you should be doing this on a time frame that would give you a bigger picture. Like the 4 hours time frame is cool. The daily time frame is also cool. All right, sometimes I tend to analyze from the weekly time frame. It depends on what I see on the market. Okay, so for this particular trade, you can see the areas I've highlighted. These are areas that price usually reverse from. Whenever it gets to that area on the 4 hours time frame, there is always the tendency of price going back up from that area. Okay, so this is it. You can see the first one here. Excuse me. You can see here when price came, it dropped drastically. You can see all the way, it came all the way from this level, right? It dropped drastically. It just kept dropping, and then when it got here, what happened, guys? You can see that it reversed right at that level. Now look at how far it went all the way up before it dropped again. All right, so dropping back to this level again, there is a tendency of it going back all the way up again to this level, but we are not sure of that yet. That's why you need to know when to leave the market. All right, so this is not enough for you to decide your support level. You need to make sure that you see up to like 6 reversal points, right? 5 to 6 reversal points, 4 to 6 reversal points. The more reversal points you see around that level, the stronger that level is. And also note that if you see too many reversal points around that level frequently, like if you see that price just keeps reversing around that level for too much in a short period of time, okay, that place is likely to be broken. All right, so you need to be careful when you see way too many reversal points on a particular area in a short period of time. But you can see that price just kept reversing. Let's count together how many reversal points you have at that level. So we've seen one. Sorry about that. I'll just take that off and replace it. That's one. You've seen price reversed again around that level. 2, 3, 4. Now note that price just might not bounce back right at that level. It tends to push further into the level before reversing, right? Sometimes it might not even get to that level properly before it reversed, okay, or before it reverses. So we should always have that in mind. So we've seen a couple of touches on that level. You can also see that price even came from beneath that level, and when it got to that point, it still reversed at that point. This is to show you that that area is a strong support area, is a strong resistance area, is a strong point for reversal, okay? And that is what you are looking out for as a trader. You want to see price at that place, that particular point. All right, if you see price at that point, that's the only time you want to be looking out for candlestick patterns, chart patterns, and all of that. Okay, you don't need to do anything else unless price is at that point. So in the case of this trade, price had come to that point and started even reversing right at that point. Okay, it started reversing, created this bullish candlestick here, created the next one. All right, and printed the next one did not really end bullish, but there was a huge rejection from the downside. Okay, you can see that price had reversed from, price had pushed down to this level and then rejected. All right, buyers rejected the sellers at that point and pushed price all the way up again to this point. So at the closing of this candlestick, that is when we took this trade, okay, but not on the 4 hours time frame. You need to note that I don't like to place my trades on the 4 hours time frame, except it is a trade, it's a personal trade. If I'm giving it out to my VIP members, then I don't have any business trading with trading on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, you can see that it's still moving upwards. Okay, we are still winning. So having seen this on the 4 hours time frame, you can now switch to the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame, and still check for similar movements. You want to be seeing bullish movements on the 1 hour time frame. All right, I keep preaching this thing. I want you guys to understand this. All right, you can see that in the past 3 hours, 1, 2, 3, all right, you can see that buyers were still dominant in the market. Okay, even when sellers were fighting really hard with all the rejections here, buyers still were able to push price up to this point. All right, so you switch again to the lower time frame, 30 minutes time frame. You can also see there are a lot of bullish momentum, bullish pressure around there. And then this is where I first spotted the 30 minute the double bottom. All right, the double bottom was first spotted around here. You can see the first leg, the second leg, but it wasn't clear enough, so I had to switch to 15 minutes time frame. And of course, I like to place my entries on 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame. All right, I like to place my entries on either the 5 minutes or the 15 minutes time frame. So it is clearer here on the 5 minutes time frame, on the 15 minutes time frame. All right, you can see the first leg, the second leg, price had come down, pushed up a bit, come down to that point, that same level, and then pushed up again from that level. All right, on pushing to this point, I already checked the time and I knew that it will not be long before the candlestick closes and another one opens. That means buyers are going to end up closing this candlestick. All right, so that means a clear double bottom. All right, this is why we took this trade right at this point, and you can see how much profit we are in already. All right, guys, so this is very simple. I need you guys to understand how this works. So make sure you study your charts. Always be on your charts. Do not miss a day without looking at your chart, guys. If you really want to understand how this thing works, do not miss a day without looking at your charts. If you miss a day, you shouldn't miss 2 days without looking at your charts. Find time, guys. Just find 30 minutes of your time, all right, and look at your charts, and you will get to understand that these patterns usually just repeat itself. All right, so this is you just battling with algorithm, and that's it, guys. You can do this thing it's very easy. Okay, so if you have any challenges, I'll be dropping my WhatsApp number on the description of this video. I'll also be dropping my free Telegram group, so you can be a part of that group. Make sure you join the group. Check on the description of this video and click on the link to join us, guys. And also subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that. Subscribe is going to help me reach out to more people who will like to gather or would like to get this information. Okay, so just do that for me, guys, and we will see you on the next video.